Hello fam, welcome back once more to Irish Agility, a platform where we simplify agile, a platform where we strive to break down agile related concepts to the granular level. So today I want us to look at a very important Scrum Master interview question, right? What is the most important Scrum ceremony, or what is the most important Scrum event? This is a very simple question that can actually determine the fate of your interviews. Hello fam, if you're new to this channel, join the family by subscribing. Turn your notification bell on so that next time I'm dropping a similar content, you're the very first person to be notified. So what is the most important Scrum ceremony to you? To be able to answer this question is very important for you to know what are the mandatory Scrum ceremonies, right? Depending on what environment you find yourself, what do I mean by environment? There are different agile frameworks. There's a Scrum framework, there is Safe framework, right? In Scrum, there are 4 mandatory Scrum events. What are those mandatory Scrum events? Sprint planning, daily stand-up, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. The backlog refinement is just an added value event, but it's not a mandatory event. Whereas, if you find yourself in an environment or in an organization, in an enterprise that practices safe, there will be 5 mandatory ceremonies or 5 mandatory events, which begins with your backlog refinement, your iteration planning, your daily scrum, your iteration review, and your iteration retrospective. If you remember, I started with sprint planning. In Scrum, we use the word sprint. In Safe, we use the word iteration, but they all mean the same thing, right? So which is the most important Scrum ceremony, or which is the most important Scrum event? Before you approach this question, is very important for you to know the importance and the purpose of the different ceremonies. Sprint planning, we come together as a team to determine what we want to deliver in a sprint. We determine the why, which is the sprint goal, and the how, which are the different stories that will enable us, arrive at the why. We come during our daily stand-up, a daily checkpoint where we come together as a team to inspect on how we are progressing towards that why, right? Then we have the sprint review at the end of the sprint, at the end of that 2 weeks, at the end of 1 week. We have the opportunity to showcase, to demonstrate what are the shippable increments, what is the value that we've delivered in the course of that 2 weeks. And then we conclude that sprint with a retrospective, which gives us the opportunity to actually inspect and adapt, to actually sit together as a team, to actually brainstorm what has transpired within that 2 weeks. How can we improve on the processes? How can we improve on the product? How can we improve on the flow? How can we improve on the communication? So during this period, we have that 1 hour, 30 minutes, 1 hour, depending on how long you guys spend to actually see how you can improve on the end-to-end process, right? It is very important. Now, among all those ceremonies, which ceremony do you think is the most important Scrum ceremony? It's like somebody asking you, which is the most important body part, right? Somebody might say your heart, somebody might say your brain, somebody might say your liver, but at the end of the day, it's how we approach that really matters. I think personally, Edwin, all those ceremonies are there for a purpose. They all play a crucial role throughout the entire flow, throughout the entire process, from start to end. They all play a very crucial role. So personally, Edwin, if I were to answer this question in an interview, I would say I think all the Scrum ceremonies are very important because they are there for a purpose. They all play a crucial role in the inspect and adapt process. But I think, as a Scrum Master, I'm always looking forward towards a sprint retrospective. Why? Because it is that moment where we come to spend quality time as a team to reflect on our processes, to reflect on the product, to reflect on where we are going, to reflect on how far we have come, and also to find gaps and see how we can continuously improve, right? So that's how I approach that question. Fam, if you find this session useful, please join the family once more. And if you're looking for a safe Scrum Master certification, feel free to reach out to me. I will help you master the fundamentals of SAFe. And if you're a Scrum Master just struggling to help your team deliver value, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be able to help you, find ways that you can help your team better deliver value, find ways that you can actually be of value to your team. Peace.